What happens now? Two notable voices in the Bay Area black community are weighing in. Our own Marcus Washington, who co-hosts our Race in America series, talked with Monte Poole of NBC Sports Bay Area.
And I think in this case, justice was served. I was watching TV and I saw George Floyd's brother speaking about that and just the relief and the joy that they have that justice was served in this case. And you know, at the same time, it's still this relief that, wow, we finally can see a guilty verdict in a situation like this.
Yeah, now what did it take? You think about this now, it was almost 30 years ago that we had the Rodney King beatings in Los Angeles, seen on videotape, a very different outcome in the courtroom. So now 30 years later almost, do you think that, what's different now than it was then? Because this case clearly impacted not just politics and social justice, but I mean, you got into sports, entertainment, everybody got involved in this, and it wasn't just United States, it was global. So what's different now than it was, say, in the mid-90s?
You know, I think more of America's awake. You know, I think for so long that, you know, our eyes were closed to what was happening in the world. And I think a lot of times people thought that you take even this situation here with George Floyd, how they used his addiction as against him to vilify him in this situation. And so I think now that people are awake and aware of what's going on, that, you know, these situations are happening. We all thought, I think 30 years ago, even many within the black community probably thought, well, if the police said this, then that's what happened. But we know that's not the case anymore.
Awake and aware, not just in the black community, but the Asian community as well. We're going to have more with Marcus's conversation with Monte Poole coming up on our 6 o'clock newscast.